Great morning to the grind. Great morning to you out there, fellow grindologists, my sister grindologist, my brother grindologist, and you yourself out there, certified grindologist, up in the morning, ready to win, committed to your own success. You get another opportunity. You don't have to have it. You don't have to do it. You don't have to do nothing. You get to do everything, man. We're grateful. We thank God for another day to get to put the best foot forward toward what we want to achieve in life, because we said we would. You said you would on that day. You say, you know what? I could do some things with my life, and I'm committed to doing it. So good morning to the grind. My name is KeJohnna Owens. This is Grindology101 Virtual Podcast. We get up in the morning. We get up and grind. We get up and get it because we get to get up and win. Again, this morning we're going to be talking about the price of success. It's never on sale. It's never like on discount. You never get a discount on the goals that you want to hit for yourself. If you want to make the team, you're going to have to do the work. If you want to be one of the best on the team, you have to do a little bit more of the work. If you want to be the best in the league, you're going to have to do a little bit more of the work. And the better you want to be, the more of the work that you're going to have to do. That's the only way that I know that it works. Now, they got a lot of books on how to quickly get to this and how to succeed in 10 days. And every 2 minutes, you get another drop of money that comes across. And they got those kind of, but what I know is that you're going to have to do the work. The work is going to come. It's kind of almost like when you get that job and they tell you all you have to do is, my ears always perk up when I hear all you have to do is, because right behind that dot comes all you have to do is, to me, is the work. You can purchase this amazing website, this amazing platform of marketing and digital advertising and everything else, and get all the leads that come across. And then when the phone rings and you have to do the work, you have to know what you're talking about. So you're still going to have to do the work to learn what you get it, right? That's the work. So as we look at the work that it takes, are we willing to pay the price? That takes a huge, they say, a sacrifice. And sacrifice comes in a lot of different forms. But when you talk about the work and success never being on sale, meaning you're going to go to college, it's a tuition. There's no discount. They may have different groups or different grants that may afford you support and help to get the funding that it takes, but it's not on sale, because the work that it's going to take is going to be the work that it's going to take at the end of the day. Getting in the door is just a sign up, but going to work is a sign in. So the sacrifice even there is people you miss, people that say you can't do it, people that may ridicule you for trying to change or grow. The family that says you don't spend enough time doing this or that, or maybe too much time with this, and you married your business, whatever the sacrifice might be, the income it takes, the travel it might take, that the price that you have to pay could be so different for everybody else. But are you willing to pay the price? Will you get up a little bit earlier than the other person in your industry? Somewhere in New York, somebody does the same thing I do. Someone's in a similar way that they're up in the morning, but see, here it's 6 o'clock on the West Coast, it's 9 o'clock on the East Coast. If they're just getting started over time, it's inevitable that I close the gap on somebody that may be ahead of me. And if we embody that process in anything and everything that we do, the sacrifice that we pay today will be the profit that we receive tomorrow. You reap, you sow, listen, you receive. Let's talk about a few ways in which that happens. I'm going to let one of the best some of the best that have ever done it talk about, what the price is to pay. What does it take? A little bit less sleep. You work a 9 to 5, then you got to figure out what do you do for your 5 to 9. Like after work, do you apply to your flower company, to your vendors, or you an online marketer, whatever it is, do you apply that to the next part? So please excuse the pixelation sometimes in the show. So it is what it is. Check this out by some of the best that I've ever done.
One day, all these early mornings and late nights will pay off. One day, everything you've been working toward will be worth it. Success does not come to those who wait. Success comes to those who go out and get it.
Stop using the fact that you don't have money as an excuse. I understand everybody else in the world tells you need money to make money and all that other kind of stuff.
Yep.
We all have the same 24 hours in a day.
Hustle is putting it all on the line. Hustle is waking up one day, the day before you die, and realizing you gave it your all into the parenting of your children, the building of your businesses, the philanthropy that you wanted to do. Whatever you define, it's just, all in, emotionally and executionally, in theory and strategy and in execution.
Those at the top of the mountain didn't fall there. Good things happen to those who hustle. Success is the reward of hard work and hustle. I hustle like every day is my last. I hustle because it is the only thing I know. I hustle because hard work will lead me to success. I hustle because I want this more than anything. Go out there and get it. It's time for 5 a.m. starts. It's time for late night finishes. It's time to work 24 hours straight. It's time to go all in. It's time to work a side hustle after you get home from work. It's time to give it your all. The reason you need to hustle is because it will separate you from the other 99% of people. You need to be the hardest worker at all times. You need to be beating everyone around you. People should talk of your work ethic with wonder and awe. They will be shocked by how hard you work.
Discipline creates freedom. Discipline creates freedom. That's it. You have to be disciplined. You have to have a method. You have to act, learn, and repeat, and you have to keep figuring it out.
If you're doing something else and you want to do this thing you love, you do it after hours. You work 9 to 6, you get home, you kiss the dog, and you go to town. Right? I mean, you start building your equity and your brand and whatever you're trying to accomplish after hours. Everybody has time.
You are not going to give up because of a little pain. You won't quit because of a bad situation. It isn't in your nature to give up on this.
The mind is the battleground. It is the place where the greatest conflict is. There are more people in this room having trouble in their mind than there are people having trouble in their finances. The struggle is in your mind. This is why we have people who go to bed tired and wake up tired. Slept 8 hours and you wake up still tired. The reason you wake up tired is that you got sleep, but you didn't get rest. Your mind has been in turmoil all night long. You've been wrestling in your sleep. Have you ever woke up and your bed was wet? The bed is all tore up just like you've been in a fight because your mind has not rested. Your body went to sleep, but your mind is still caught up in a warfare. Your mind is the battleground. Touch somebody and tell them the enemy's after your mind. Out to worry you to death, out to stress you to death, out to break you down, out to make you quit, out to make you think that you can't get up, out to make you give up on your dream. The warfare is in your mind. It's not in your checkbook. It's not in your savings account. It's not on your job. The fight that you got to fight is in your mind. And if you whip it in your head, you can whip it in your checkbook. You can whip it on your job. You can whip it out of your children. But you got to try it out of your head.
You have a dream bigger than anyone knows. I want you to know it is possible. You can have everything you want, all your dreams, all your desires. It is yours for the taking, but you must be willing to put in the work. All the young entrepreneurs out there, you have one thing all of us desire: time. So it is time to use your time wisely. Stop playing video games all day long. Stop watching TV all night. Stop mindlessly scrolling through Instagram. Stop with the YouTube binge sessions. Stop wasting your time on things that are not going to help you get the goals you want. Stop doing things that will not help you toward your dreams. Now is the time to stand up for what you believe in. There is no better time to start working on your dreams than right now. What are you waiting for? Get going now.
Welcome to the Jazz Zone. Allow the Jazz Zone to make your next event enjoyable and entertaining. The Jazz Zone is great for private parties, weddings, festivals, fundraisers, grand openings, and corporate affairs. Move up to the next level of entertaining with the Jazz Zone. Check out our website at jazzzone.net. That's JAZZZONE.net. Or call the Jazz Zone at 626-798-6848.
I absolutely believe that the work that it takes is personal to the commitment of the person that we are inside. You know, it's the commitment that says, you know, I've signed up to this company. I've signed up for this team. I've committed to this project. Whether it's for paid or for free or for whatever it is, that we've made a commitment to do something with some type of project or whatever the case it might be. But the kind of person that shows up is the one that comes and said that they would do it, and they do it with a sense of integrity. They do it with a sense of pride. They do it with a sense of, you know, a little bit different than someone else. They do it maybe a little bit more than the other person. They do it a little bit better. They give a little bit more of a smile. They give a little bit more of an effort. And if you're that kind of person, that's something inside of you. I did a podcast some time ago. You can't teach hard hustle or hype. That heart, that you know, I come early. You know, I like coffee at work. They don't make coffee at work, but guess what? I bring coffee to work. That kind of person. You know, if you see something that needs a gap that needs to be filled, are you the kind of person that fills the gap, or you wait for somebody else to take the leadership to fill the gap and then you follow? Those people that fill the gap, that look at solutions over situations, those are the people that we read about in the magazines. Those are the people that we watch on the videos, that we pay to see their speaking engagements or movies or plays or whatever the case that they might be involved in. Those are the people that ascend to the top. And why aren't we? because we just haven't turned that notch. Let's turn that notch up a little bit. I love what Mr. Art Williams says, about, just doing it, just doing it, just doing it, just doing it. I'm going to be the best in the world. Well, sounds good. Just do it. We've all done that before. I'm going to be the number one player on the team. Yeah, sounds good. We've heard that before too. But how about just doing the work? You tell the world one time and then do it. Mr. R. Williams, he just says, hey, just do it.
I believe desire and will to win is everything. I don't know why I'm like I am, but my butt's always burning. There's always something say, Art, dadgummit, you're supposed to go for it. Art, dadgummit, you're supposed to be somebody. You're supposed to make a difference with your life. What does the $500,000 a year person do? The $50,000 a year person doesn't do. You look at the outside and study those two individuals, everything seems to be the same. They both are the same sex, they both are the same age, they have the same training, the same positions, the same contract, the same fringe benefits. They both are successful, they work hard, they're good family people, make tough commitments. But what's the difference? What does the $500,000 a year person do? The $50,000 a year person doesn't do. He pays the price and a little bit more. He works hard and a little bit more. He's loyal to the company and a little bit more. He believes in a little bit more. He makes money and a little bit more. He saves money and a little bit more. If you want to win in these United States, you got to be tough and you can't quit. The last thing I'll talk to you about today in building this winning edge is, folks, if you want to win in business, you got to be a leader. Leadership is everything. You show me anything in these United States that win, I'll show you a leader at work. You show me a successful church, Boy Scout troop, club, football team, business, I'll show you something run by a leader. See, I thought at one time in my life you had to be smart to win. I used to have these smart people that dress so pretty and talk so pretty and use these big words. They just intimidated me. And I said, Art, you can't ever be that good. Why don't you just throw in the towel and go on back and coach football for a living? And I found two things out about smart people. I think it's almost impossible for a smart person to win in business in America today. Because I find smart people spend their whole lifetime figuring things out. They're always trying to figure out an easier way and a quicker way. And another thing I found out about smart people is they just don't get around to doing nothing. And see, somebody like Art Williams, everybody said, well, he can't do it. And somebody like that can't do it. But he does it. See, folks, I want you to know almost everybody in America almost does enough to win. They almost get there. They almost are over the hump. They almost have it going. They almost, in everything they do, almost is a way of life to almost everybody in America. But the winners do it. What do? They do whatever it takes to get the job done. They do it, and do it, and do it, and do it, and do it, until the job gets done. And then they talk about how great it is to be somebody they're proud of. We need leaders in America who can do it. If you want to become somebody, do it. If you want to go in business for yourself, do it. If you want to become financially independent, do it. I hear too much talk in these United States. Everybody can talk a good game. We need people in America who can do it. I go all over this country with A.O. Williams, and I have people say, Art, you can count on me. Wonderful. Just do it. Art, I guarantee you this is my last stop. I'm going to win now. Super duper. Just do it. Art, if I could just have one good month and get the ball going, I know I could make it big. Super. Just do it. Art, if I could just pay off this debt, I could really go. Great. Just do it. Art, if I could just sell my house. Do it. But houses ain't selling. Do it anyway. Art, I'm not making any money. What can I do? You just do it. Do what, Art? You do it, and do it, and do it. Art, I guarantee I'm going to win this contest. Super duper. Just do it. Art, I'm over the hump now. Watch my smoke. Great. Just do it. Art, I want to make it so bad I can taste it. What I do? You just do it. Art, I'm a vice president now. Can I quit doing it? No. Art, I don't know if I can keep on keeping on. I'm really hurting. What I do? You just do it. Do what, Art? You do it, and do it, and do it. Art, all my life I wanted to be somebody important. Well, what do it then? Art, I'm going to save money so I don't have to go through this again. Great. Just do it. Art, I don't feel like I've had enough training. What I do? You just do it. Art, my manager don't give me no help. What I do? You just do it. Art, you don't understand. I was Mr. Everything at my former company. You don't mean I have to start off down at the bottom and do it, do you? Yep, you really got to do it. Art, what's the primary difference between winners and losers? The winners do it. They do it and do it and do it and do it until the job gets done. And then they talk about how great it is to finally have achieved something unique, and how glad they are that they didn't quit like everybody else, and how wonderful it is to finally be somebody they're proud of and make a difference with their life. Thank you.
Hi, my name is KeJohnna Owens. I am co-founder of Success Express Marketing Solutions. Our business is cultivating more business for your business. I want to tell you real quick about our program that is one of the most comprehensive business development online marketing support programs out there, which is the VASP, VASP, Virtual Assistant Support Program. This system allows you to operate and run your business while we help monitor and help you cultivate more business for your business online. Contact us at 909-686-1698 and visit us online at successexpressmarketing.com. Look forward to helping you take your business to the next level.
Good morning and welcome to Emmanuel Christian Community Church, the place where family matters and people count.
As we look back, we've been a ministry for 5 years now.
Gentlemen, please welcome Miss Holly Berry. And I just thought I would take the liberty to say hi, in case she remembers the time we met back in the day. I said, hey, Holly. She said, hi, Jonathan. I went to church, Holly Berry. Hey, Holly Berry. Oh, Holly Berry. All the brothers say with me, hallelujah.
This principle of growth means you have to plan for growth. Growth doesn't just happen. You have to plan, you have to strategize for growth. And to understand that growth is good, growth is godly. There's nothing wrong with growth. Folk get jealous of you, but that's all right. You just do what God has called you to do and watch God bless your ministry.
I've been here for years and I've seen it grow and change, and I know that God has taken us into a new place.
And I believe God wants the church to become leaders. Be leaders of the world. The world should be following the church. And it's a good example that the message that pastor is preaching and that he's ministering to us, not only in Bible studies, but also in the Sunday service, that he's on the cutting edge.
Young and old that come, I feel like they are blessed when they come to the services. He's just a great inspiration and true man of God, and we're just happy to be a part of Emmanuel.
We're so glad that you come. May God richly bless you. And remember, this can be the best year of your life. May God crown your year with his goodness, and may your paths drip with his abundance. God bless you. I love you, and so does God.
That's what we're talking about right there, the work and the commitment that it takes. You know, what is the price of success? What is the price that we're willing to pay? What are the things that we're willing to give up? The new habits that we're willing to embrace, the change, the growth, the breaking out of that cocoon, you know, the going in the room that you thought you needed the key to go into, but you turn the knob and it's unlocked. How many times have you been at a pinnacle sometime in life where, you know, you could go this way or that way? You think going this way is the hard way, and you need some type of key in order to go the way you really want to go. So you accept the way that maybe everyone else is going. Maybe just like accepting the job. It pays the bills. It gets done what it needs to get done financially. That's responsibility. Absolutely. There's also something else inside of you that says, you know what, they say I'm worth X amount of dollars per hour. I say I have the skill and the talent and the value for times that per hour. In order to become that, are we willing to do the work to raise the value of who we are? That's the only way we get to raise it. It's sometimes not through them. It's most times through ourselves, meaning if you're the best, maybe a great artist, what's wrong with going over to Hobby Lobby, getting some blank cards, putting your art onto a card, putting some poetry in it, and creating your own hallmark, if you will? Why not? If you're a barber, what's wrong with creating your brand, putting yourself out there? And as DL said, Mr. DL Line is taking barbering around the world, not just the cutting hair, but the business of being a barber, the business of owning an opportunity of any sort and taking it by the helm and running with it. What's to say that you can't apply the best of yourself to who you are and what you do? The God-given gifts and talents that we've been given. Man, listen, I've been given some amazing gifts. I'll put them on the side a lot of times. And that's because sometimes the world will tell you that it's not valuable, man. But if you continue to work on you, man, you get to where you got to get to. Like R. Williams said, just do it. Man, people going to say you're crazy. Still do it. People going to say that doesn't make sense. Well, do it. People going to say, man, you've lost your mind. Well, you still have to do it. Whatever the case is, we just got to do it. I know it's another side. And on that other side, like I say all the time, I have seen I have been in some rooms that nobody should go in. Leave that door closed. It is not a good room to go into, but those are decisions we get to make. I have also been in some rooms that, God, Lord, thank you for allowing me to go in this room. These are some rooms that we should all experience at some point in our lives, man. Some world life-changing rooms I've been in simply because I've been available to go in the room, making myself available to do so, meeting the right people, connecting with people that are doing things that I want to do on the levels that I want to do them, and not listening to those that aren't doing the things that I want to do on levels that I don't care about being on. And if you subscribe to that, you're a grindologist. You up in the morning, you are ready to win, you're on top of it. But what is the price that we're willing to pay for the success that we said we wanted for our lives? Don't you want to leave something to someone? I do. I got kids. I got grandkids. I got responsibilities. And sometimes when I look, I say, am I in alignment with leaving behind what I want for my family to be able to experience? And when I say no, that means I got more work to do. And you should too. Man, you have an amazing day, man. Make this thing happen on purpose. Thank you for tuning in, chiming in. Check us out on the YouTube channel, on the Facebook page. Guess what? It's about positive, empowering content to share. Hopefully we made an impact to somebody's life. This has been the Morning Grind Grindology101 Podcast with your guy, KeJohnna Owens. It's about getting the work done. I believe that nothing works but the work, but we must apply our level of work to match the levels of our faith. We see you on the next time on the grind. See you on the other side.